Delegates, on your behalf, I would like to welcome the viewers at home who have joined us for this important Labour Party debate on the economy and jobs. Our next speaker is Senator Alex White, Labour's candidate in the upcoming by-election in Dublin South.
Thank you, delegates. Thank you, delegates. We can't chart a course for the future unless we're clear about what has actually happened in the past, and particularly the recent past. As Joan mentioned, we've had a period of growth. In fact, we've had two distinct periods of growth in the last 12 or 15 years. The first was a period of genuine productive growth. The second was a period of growth, so-called growth, which was grounded in speculative financial and property boom. That's what has actually occurred. I was looking at some figures recently in relation to capital gains tax. You remember capital gains tax was reduced in the late 1990s from 40% to 20% to a great fanfare. What happened to all the capital that surged into the country and surged into the economy after that change that has been much celebrated? 67% of that capital was invested in property or property-related activity. 67%. Another 14% was in lending, interbank and interfinancial institution lending. A tiny proportion of that extra money that came into our economy went on productive activity. In fact, as low as 1% of bank lending in that period has gone into high-tech industry that the government speaks so much about. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, this morning, one of the things we need to be clear about politically as an organisation is that yes, we need to look to the future, and Joan has and Eamon is charting a course for the future. But there must be a political reckoning in this country in relation to what happened in the last 6 or 7 years. We have not had a government that has directed its efforts towards the future of this country, towards a decent, proper, productive economy backed up by excellent public services. We have not had that. We have had a government that has outsourced the Irish economy and outsourced the future of our children and their children to a small coterie of bankers and developers who now we can see that edifice is coming apart. That's what we've had in the last few years. That's the kind of economy we've had, and that's the kind of government that we've had. So I agree with Joan, that government must go. But we have a responsibility in this party that Joan has referred to.
Alex,
we
please
know
conclude.
just finish on this, Chairman. We know that we want excellent public services, and we stand up for excellent public services in the social economy, as Michael D says, and the productive economy. But the fact that the tax base of this country is in near collapse is due in no small part to the decisions and the lack of proper decisions that have been made by our government in recent years. So we want to lead the fight to ensure that we have decent public services and lead the discussion and the debate that must now happen afresh in this country as to how we fund decent public services through a wider tax base. I commend the motions to the House. Thank you.